Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest from the new movie Broad Trip, actress Sophia Bush.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey, everybody. It is Monday. It is May the 11th.
Good morning.
Happy Monday morning.
Happy day after Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I noticed on Insta you said Happy Mama's Day. I think that's kind of cute.
Did I call it Happy Mama's Day?
Yeah, you said Happy
to
Mama's
my mama?
Day. Yeah.
Brr.
Happy Mama's
Why is
Day.
it so cold in here, Craig? I call you
know.
out.
He's
you
like-
know when you can't help but just be like in your body
Oh,
and
yeah.
frozen?
This morning I took a blow dryer right before I came downstairs, and I took the blow dryer and I put it all over my body. I even put it down my shirt. Just
Ooh, you know that I
so it's
used to
like
have to do
warm.
that to dry the sweat out of my armpits.
We both did, remember?
Yeah.
That's how we bonded.
Well, happy Mother's Day.
Happy day after.
Day after. How was it?
Yeah. Well, you first. What did you guys do?
I'm like, both of us are like, what did we do?
I know. This was not a. I didn't have macaroni necklace made, or it wasn't that.
They did like some crafts at school, but your kids are probably too old for those
I have
crafts.
3 teenagers. So I kind posted on Instagram. That's what he did.
That's good.
So I was like, thanks, buddy. And then he sent me some post that was like, it's like a taste my own medicine, because I'm always sending them posts.
Oh, yeah,
And it was one of those, I think it was Matt Damon. I think on SNL. I didn't see SNL. Did he do something for teenagers or something to send your mom or something like that?
Oh, cute.
Yes. So I got a text from Matt Damon that was like, thanks, Mom, for all that you do, or something like that.
Cute.
But anyway, I will say it was, Friday was such a big day.
Yes.
So
Wait, so let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about that, and then I'll make it make sense.
You did some fab dancing out there with Zara Larson.
There's this big TikTok dance that all your kids know.
Yeah.
Your daughters know it. My daughter tried to teach me how to do it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a dance that a lot of people do
And
with
so
Zara.
the fun thing that got to happen is that Sheinelle was brought up to the stage
Yeah.
and danced with Zara Larson. Should we take a look? In case y'all missed, but nobody missed it. We were saying while that was going on, that like if you feel like you need a dopamine hit, which we all do on the Monday after Mother's Day, which is just like work a little bit harder day. Watch Sheinelle dance, because it's so to that song.
So, you know what it is? It's when that beat drops and you do the little guitar thing. The fun thing about dancing, I've never met Zara. It's not like we're like, hey, we're gonna do this. You don't know, right? So
you hadn't even really practiced with
from
her.
Like Sweden. I'm this girl from Kansas. But the beautiful part about dance is that you can learn it over here, I can learn over here, and then when the two of you are together, there's this magic that you feel in your peripheral vision that when someone is doing it with you, and she's a real dancer, so it's fun. It was
so
fun.
are you.
So it was just, it's such a beautiful, it's a fun thing to do.
So every single kid, my kids came.
Clara was there. All of our kids were here.
Savannah's, everybody brought their kids. So look, you can see, that's my daughter Poppy in the background wishing Sheinelle was her mom.
No way, please.
If we could zoom in close to Poppy's face,
she's like,
Poppy's like, if only Sheinelle was my mother.
That's good. But what's funny is the exhilaration, and then Poppy was doing all the moves.
Yeah.
Have you seen your kids do it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had seen them do it before I even knew it was like part of this thing.
And you didn't know what they were doing.
But they all were like, why couldn't you be there, Mom? Why couldn't you dance with Zara Larson? And I'm like, well, you'll have to ask your grandparents who gave me this DNA. You'll have to ask God.
I don't know, your kids might have it, because I saw them doing that. Okay, so let me make it full circle to Mother's Day. Okay. So later that night, Clara had a recital for this gala that she was in, and she was dancing, and she was on the, you know, with the kids, and I zoomed in on Clara, and I got a little teary-eyed because part of me wondered, and I can only hope, like, she saw me earlier that day, and I'm telling you, she just...
Like, she had more...
spunk, and I was so proud of her. And then they did this red carpet reporting, or keep in mind, last week was also Rihanna. And so I was behind the scenes watching her interview people on the red carpet at this gala.
Oh, here.
And I was teary.
Yeah.
Like, just because she just did such a good job. And so I thought, you know what, my Mother's Day gift is, and I'll be honest with you, it was kind of tough for me.
Yeah.
I think when you have firsts, and Mother's Day was a first for me since Uche passed, you fortify your heart, right? Christmas and Easter, and you kind of fortify yourself. But there are some holidays that you don't see coming that are harder than you think.
Mother's Day was one of them.
It was brutal. And I'm like, and normally I would want to just kind of...
Well, because really, he was probably the one that did everything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or, guys, we got to go get some cards, or like, let's...
Or at least it's like somebody that can eye roll, like, here's Mother's Day.
Yeah,
you know?
like, and so I realized, I'm like, oh, we don't have that. I think we all quietly realized it. But I couldn't, the silver lining of it all, my little guy had a game at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Kyan had a game at 7 p.m. Clara had a dance. So it was like, I couldn't stay in bed. And then watching Clara dance, and then my little guy's been injured, and it was his first game back, and then watching Kyan, he like played on the higher team. Like, I was like, okay, like, it's gonna be okay.
Which is so ironic. It's like you found your joy in your kids.
Yes.
Watching them and being proud of them, which is like what Mother's Day really should be about.
So I stuck the landing of it.
Good.
So there you go. Okay. Now, another big part of the weekend, Jenna Bush Hager.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Your pilot got picked up.
Yes. We're
That's
so
huge.
excited. We're so excited. We have a pilot called Line of Fire that stars Peter Krause and Hope Davis, which will air right here on NBC Monday nights at 10 p.m. after The Voice, which we've been told is a great slot, which I wrote back to our Josh, who is our showrunner and creator. I wrote to him and I said, I love Mondays. And I meant like for us, you know, because Mondays are a night where you want to come home, and this is like family drama. It really is super interesting because it kind of springs from some experience that I had having Secret Service, which is that protective services do everything for other people. And what does that do to your own family?
Is that what it's about?
So
is that
that's
the premise?
what it's about. It's about a family of people that are in different branches of protective services, and there is this big mystery to it, but it's also about when you sacrifice time with your own family to protect others, what does that do to you all?
I can't wait, Jenna.
So it's a family drama, but it's like, to me, it's like if Scandal and 6 Feet Under kind of had a baby, but also with that really propulsive mystery. So we're super excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's so good.
It'll be fun. All right, y'all, we have got a great show for you. We are catching up with actress Sophia Bush. Her new movie, Broad Trip, is a wild ride.
But first, we are going to get all of the hot celebrity scoop from pop culture expert Norman Baker right after this.
Hi, Norman.
That was my answer.
It is time to get caught up on the latest celebrity news in a segment we like to call The Scoop.
So here with us today is pop culture expert Norman Baker. Hi.
Hi, Norman.
How are you?
How are
Great.
you?
We have some good stuff today.
It's so much good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here. I love you guys so much.
Oh, thank you.
So much fun.
Okay, we need to start in something you're really into, which is Mariah Carey.
Yes, I am.
Sparked some dating rumors.
I'm king of the lambs, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a treat for me to be here and talk about Mariah Carey. But yeah, Mariah Carey went on a date with Anderson .Paak.
It was all over my Instagram feed, but I
know.
Is this for real? They were holding hands?
They were holding hands, and you know, like Anderson.
Yeah.
He's been here a couple times.
Yes.
And he made music with Bruno Mars and won a lot of Grammys for that. And they were actually linked
He's known
together.
for that wig.
Known for that wig, that like Joey Lawrence is a kid wig. But Mariah and Anderson were linked together for a long time, and then it kind of fizzled out, and he dated Jeannie Mai a little bit.
Right,
and he was here with you guys, and you guys asked him about that, and he neither confirmed nor denied it.
Yeah.
But then cut to this week, Mariah and Anderson are at the movie theater, at the mall.
So, okay.
The mall.
So
Mariah
here's my
Carey.
question. I asked you, I said, do you think this is for real or is this just
Wait, where are they?
They're at the AMC movie theater mall in Century City. The mall. Mariah Carey probably has a mall, a movie theater in her house.
That's my only thing. I was like, are you at Sbarro's in the food court?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Or, you know, getting a selection, a little sample with the toothpick? I don't believe it.
Because they're out in such a public way, it makes you like, and we're trying not to be skeptical, but like,
yeah, but they're holding hands.
Is it real?
Yeah.
I mean, going to the mall?
The mall. You don't take Mariah Carey to the mall.
No.
No, and look at how they're dressed. Like, you can see that, like, they're all, like, dressed up. Like, she looks like she is going to Carnegie Hall. Like, you're going to the movie theater. I saw Project Hail Mary in sweats and, like, a T-shirt.
Totally.
Like, that's not how you dress to go to
She's
the
wearing, like, huge heels.
I'm just shocked. But you know what? Listen, love is love. Exactly.
Love is love.
Yeah.
I believe,
You do believe
that this is
real.
possibly something is happening.
Yo, Anderson he's winning. He's
Well, keep us, on behalf of all the lambs, keep us posted.
Yeah, and we reached out for comments, Mariah Carey and Anderson .Paak, and we didn't hear back.
Thank you for that report.
Yes, Mariah Carey wrote back. You like that
I love
one?
that. I like it. I like what you did there. Okay, let's talk about Harry Styles dropping a new music video. Everybody's talking about it. I think he's a great entertainer, a great dancer.
Me too. He's so great. He's got this new music video, and everybody's talking about his short shorts and his easy dance moves. So I think we got a clip of it.
There we go. I think he's a great dancer. No, he's a great dancer.
So whenever I see a dance, I ask Sheinelle if she can teach it to me. And I'd like to learn that one.
Yes, especially the part where he licks his hand.
I feel like he has easy dance moves. Like, he has moves that we can all probably do. Like, I can't moonwalk, but I could probably do that.
And he got the stamp of approval by somebody very important.
Yes, so you know he just got engaged to Zoe Kravitz. And her father, his future father-in-law, liked the video. And he commented, Harry,
on his Instagram?
Emoji, with a fist emoji and like a heart. So, and when you put the heart emoji, that means like
love you, man.
Love you. So it looks like that they're like,
that makes me
a happy family.
It's funny. I'm looking at that, and I felt my face. I'm like, oh, I'm smiling. I root for their love. Okay, let's talk about my bestie.
Your bestie. Oh my God, I love this moment with you and Rihanna on the red carpet.
But Rihanna did something special to celebrate her Mother's Day this weekend.
Yes.
What did she do?
You know how, like, when you were kids, your mom would memorialize your artwork and put it on the wall? Well, she did something really cool. She took her kids' scribbles. They're 4, 2, and 8 months.
Okay.
And they scribbled on paper, and she got it tattooed on her leg.
Ow.
Which, ouch. And it's just like scribbles. Which I totally used to get in trouble for doing that on the wall when I was that kid.
By the way, my kids have too. I mean, my kids scribble over everything. Right. You just have to get a marker and just do it.
What, do you guys get that tattooed on your body? Your kids' artworks and stuff?
No.
No,
but good for her.
But I think that's like, it fits.
I do think if it was like a tiny, like maybe their handwriting or something.
Yeah.
But I'd be like
signature or something.
Tiny little signature.
That's so
tiny,
funny.
but like hidden.
It marks a moment in time.
Right.
So
it's kind of cool.
She can do no wrong now in my book. So
I agree.
You're great.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you guys are great. I love you both.
We loved having you.
Thank you.
Y'all be sure to follow Norman on Instagram at The Norman Baker for all of his pop culture takes.
That was great. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Coming up, we are catching up with actress Sophia Bush right after this. I didn't see it.
Our next guest is best known for her roles on One Tree Hill and Chicago PD.
Now, Sophia Bush is in the hilarious new film Broad Trip. She plays a buttoned-up daughter who plans a road trip to try and stop her mother from marrying a guy she just met. Take a look.
You were in Sedona for less than a week, and now you're engaged to some random guy?
Oh, Wayne isn't random.
Okay. What's his last name?
Appleby? No. Appleton? Granny Smith. It's something to do with apples, but that's not important. I know the important things. He's kind and funny. He's a great cook. Do you know that you can make a lasagna from hot dogs and mustard?
Gross.
Oh, that's awesome. Hi.
fine. We're so happy you're here. We're talking in unison. Turning into the same person.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
So wait, we have to talk about this, but first, really quickly, we're realizing Bush and Bush, obviously. Do people
My
ever go
cousin.
up to you and
We've
they're like,
done this before.
really?
For our whole lives.
I know.
Yeah. At least you're both beautiful. Like it's a
Well,
compliment.
I think it's
I
a
mean-
huge compliment. I'll take it.
I'll take it. What's actually really funny to me, and I always get a little nervous, you know, obviously you grew up in a very wild, rare world. I
You
didn't
did not.
grow up with like this, you know, national security about me. But I go to airports around the world, and I can always sort of tell how the climate is.
Oh, that's
Because they
hilarious.
look at my passport and they either get really excited or really angry.
Oh my
and I'm like,
gosh.
either way, no.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not related.
Like my dad's from Canada. I have nothing. No. Please just let me in and don't call the FBI. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Okay, so Broad Trip is so much fun. It's sort of like a mother-daughter love story set on this road trip.
Yes.
And you get to play the daughter of Lauren Holly. What was that like?
You guys. Okay, so about a year ago, I said a couple things to my team. And again, no shade. Like I love a disaster show. I love scary content. But also I don't know how we're all faring.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think maybe the 90s into the 2000s were so great because of 80s and 90s rom-coms.
Yeah.
Maybe they made us nicer. And I said, like, can you please find me a Chevy Chase Family Vacation, a Home Alone, like a family rom-com. And then I got this script, and then I found out Lauren Holly was going to play.
Yes.
I mean, I freaked. And then I rehearsed, like, how to meet her, how to be cool. I was like, you're also a famous person. You've been an actor for 25 years. Like, be normal. And the minute I saw her, my plan went out the window. And I was like, oh, my God, Lauren Holly.
I love that.
That was
It's so funny. I was reading, so we just saw a scene where you guys were in a car, and obviously the car's not actually moving, but there's a trailer or something that moves you guys along, and it was actually really loud when you guys were taping, right?
You had to.
So
So you had to re-record.
So is this all new sound?
So this, we actually were parked.
Oh, there you go.
But a very
when you're
large part
driving.
of the movie does happen on a road trip. And, you know, when cameras have to be all around you like this, only mounted to the car, you can't see out the windshield. So you get dragged by a thing called a process trailer. And when we showed up for day one with our process trailer, some comms had clearly missed, and we were being towed by what I can only describe as a monster truck.
Oh my gosh.
I thought the sound man was going to cry. And we had to scream our lines at each other for days and then re-record all of them.
Because they probably went back to the booth and you guys were like, la, 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 like
It was just like, like that's all you heard was like a V12 engine with a muffler the size of this studio, and we were done for.
That is hilarious.
all
So
worked
you
out.
play this like sort of uptight, I mean, not really, but your mother is very free-spirited.
Yes.
Is that true to form? Is that how your life is, or no?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I am very type A,
Yeah.
but I'm also a little
Free.
go with the flow.
Yeah.
Like my friends joke that I'm the person who they can call to be like, do you want to get on a plane to Antarctica in 48 hours? And I'm like, yeah, I'll figure out how to make that work. But
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer. So I'm very like sensitive and adventurous, but then I need to be quiet.
Okay.
And my mom, I think, probably encouraged my more responsible side.
Yes.
Because the first time I was going to a party in high school, my mom was like,
is that
I know
your mom?
That's my mom. Isn't she a cutie? But she was like, I know you think you're cool. You're going to go out. Your friends are all going to think, you know, they're hot shots. I partied at Studio 54, kid. You are never going to have anything on me. And I was like, right, understood. I will never get anything by this woman, and I shouldn't.
That's a good
That
tactic.
is a good tactic.
Yeah.
You could do
I
that.
could bring that
I'll
out.
tell you, you could just drop, Jenna could drop the mic.
I could bring that out. I never thought of it as a positive thing, but here I go.
My mom had like New York in the 70s stories, which we
I
only
don't
read
have that, but I do have, you know,
Did you have some
arrest stories. That's good.
You know what? We've all made mistakes in our lives.
There you go. But look,
Some of us have had to do it both.
there you go.
Exactly.
Landing. Really quickly, it was Mother's Day on Sunday, by the way. Your girlfriend, Ashlyn Harris, is mom of two beautiful kids. How did you guys celebrate?
You know, if I've learned anything from her and from all of the amazing moms in my life, including my own, I think we're really in a moment where we can say women need more support, more resources. Paid leave would be great.
Yeah.
You know, anyone in charge. I learned that the best thing I could do for her was give her a moment just to herself. So I booked her a very long massage.
Amazing.
The kids colored really sweet
What's
photos
very
for
long?
her.
You said it with such emphasis.
I know. I'm like, is this longer than an hour?
Wait.
I think if it's a treat, it's got to be 90 minutes. Plus.
90 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought you were
That's
gonna be
right.
like 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm too type A for that.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
By
like,
hour and a half, you'd be like, okay.
I also would have been like, I miss you. Come here.
Yeah.
You know.
That's awesome.
And you've been a bonus mom to these babes. What has that been like?
You know, I think for me, all of the ways I watch women mother, you know, whether my best friend becoming a mom and me being godmother to her kids, you know, falling in love with a mother and being a part of a family, what you really get to see is just the myriad ways that women show up for each other, that they show up for their communities, that we show up for our kids and other
And each other's
people's,
kids, exactly.
And each other's and our families and our extended families, our communities. You know, as stressful as things seem right now, I'm watching so many women organize, activate, make sure their schools have the resources they need,
All
show
the
up at the
things.
school in the neighborhood, won over. Like, whether it's in the four walls of my home or in the world, I think moms, A, will save us, and B, should literally be in charge of everything.
They get it done, man.
Like, if we were in charge of everything, things would be fixed by lunch. I know this to be true in my bones now.
Exactly. Sophia, thank you.
Thank you so much. And you can watch Why did I do it again? Broad Trip. There's something about the road.
Like a road trip.
The road trip and the broad trip that my brain is just totally done.
I understand.
Broad Trip.
Broad
Now,
trip.
Yeah.
On
You
the
got
YouTube
it.
channel.
There you go.
Thank you, Sophia.
Okay, coming up, one young woman who's gone viral for sharing her adoption story. Speaking of amazing humans, and her parents who have supported her journey every step of the way. You're going to meet them next.
Thank you. Today we are celebrating AAPI Heritage Month with the story of a remarkable young woman who's been on a lifelong journey to discover her own Chinese heritage and culture.
Taylor Chanette was born in China and adopted when she was 9 months old. She recently went viral for sharing her story on social media. Take a look.
Growing up, I knew I was adopted. I knew I was different.
29-year-old Taylor Chanette is living in her purpose. Born in China during the one-child policy, Taylor was adopted at just 9 months old.
A lot of people always ask, like, oh, when did you find out? And because I'm a transracial adoptee, I always knew that wasn't a secret.
Initially told they were unable to conceive naturally, Taylor's parents, Kelly and Bob, felt called to adopt.
It was something that God placed inside of my heart.
To their surprise, during the adoption process, Kelly became pregnant.
The way we look at it, we were doubly blessed. What a privilege that is.
But having one biological child and one adopted child created some obstacles along the way.
The fact that Taylor had a sister the same age who was really almost my doppelganger, it was very difficult.
Hearing from family and friends like how much she looked like them, I personally felt like I didn't fit in.
Taylor's parents were determined to support Taylor, in part by learning more about her Chinese heritage. And in 2015, Bob requested a job transfer from Tennessee to China, where the Chanettes would live for 7 years.
I remember feeling that we will literally go to the ends of the earth for her.
That took a huge leap of faith, and just going the extra mile, that meant a lot to me.
Being able to go to Taylor's orphanage city, really being able to be a part of that culture beyond a visit was really powerful.
With her parents' support, Taylor is 10 years into an active search for her birth mother.
I've always been curious. There were times where I've been desperately wanting to know who they are. Like when I got married, I would have loved to have my biological parents know. It's just overarching in my life.
When I was getting ready to turn around to do the first look with Taylor, the picture that came to my mind immediately was the moment they handed her to me in China and how far her journey has come.
Taylor recently posted about that journey on social media, listing 9 things her parents did she's grateful for. Everything from encouraging her to share her voice to never making adoption something she should feel ashamed of.
I wanted to share was just all the amazing things that my parents have done in order to support my adoption in hopes of encouraging other adoptive parents or those interested in adopting. Pretty much overnight, I received thousands of comments, thousands of likes, saves. People started pouring into my DMs, sharing their messages about how they either wish their parents did that or how they're pursuing adoption and they wanted to be able to do the same for their children.
All 9 slides resonated with Taylor's parents, but it was the simplest one that struck the biggest chord.
The one where she said she was chosen. She was not an accident. She was not luck. She is our chosen child. And God chose her for us, specifically for us.
Today, Taylor has built a community, helping other adoptees like Anna Miller feel part of something bigger.
I don't think I was really exposed to a lot of the traditional Chinese traditions, cuisine, how they dress. Being able to reconnect with my roots, I'm definitely interested. I'm just so thankful for Taylor.
My goal is to make sure that every adoptee knows that they're heard, they're important.
Looking at the woman that she has grown to be and seeing the impact that she's having, it really is overwhelming. That's another reason we want to continue to encourage her and support her in this journey, because she's using it for good and she's making a difference.
You're joined now by Taylor, Bob, and Kelly Chanette. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you.
I mean, this is a really beautiful story, and part of it is your story of falling in love with where you came from, who you are, this other side of you. What has that been like for you?
For me, it's been really healing, just being able to reconnect with my cultural heritage, reconnecting with my adoption story. Growing up, my adoption was something that I was ashamed of. It made me different. And so when I was younger, I didn't want to talk about it because it made me different. And as I got older, I realized that there's beauty in the story and there's beauty in sharing your story. And so now being able to share my story openly and talk about it proudly just means so much.
You guys are changing the world just by being who you are. Bob and Kelly, what's going through your mind? I can only imagine your emotions when you first adopted her, and look at her now. I don't even know how you begin to process how beautiful this has become.
It really is hard, because on one hand it's our story, but it's God's story in our lives and what he's done through us. And to see it unfold, it's been truly amazing.
Yeah. One of the things that you say has been the most meaningful for you is community and building community and finding others. And you actually just hosted your first event, is that right?
Yes, yeah. I just hosted my very first Chinese adoptee meetup in Orlando. Wow. Over 15 Chinese adoptees came in. They either flew in, drove in, or were just visiting because they lived in town. And it was such a great weekend because we were all able to connect. You know, all of our stories started out very similarly. And to be able to be around a group of people that have a similar story, but at the same time, we all have had different journeys and different experiences and different thoughts with it. It was just so meaningful, and it was really an amazing weekend, and I created so many beautiful friendships from that.
So wonderful.
Kelly, I want to bring you in really quickly here. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
You decided to open your heart, both of you guys did. How do you wrap your mind around your decision initially? And then I told you, I know so many people who end up getting pregnant once they've decided, once they almost release it, and their bodies are like, okay, I don't need to worry anymore. Whoop, now you're pregnant. But this journey that you've been on, especially when we don't always hear a thank you, and this slideshow that she did, with just saying how grateful she is for you guys. How does that feel?
Overwhelming and humbling, undeserved, but I'm very grateful. It's been a beautiful journey, and I can't imagine our lives without Taylor.
Well, that slideshow went viral for many reasons, but pretty much because you could feel the love and the truth in every single page. I know you did it for your parents, but I think they have a little one for you that they want to share some reasons they're grateful that you're their daughter, that they're going to share right now.
Taylor, this wasn't a one-way street, just so you know. First one is you were patient with us as we learned to better understand your identity as an Asian American, and you invited us along on that journey.
Oh. Your sense of humor. As a transracial family, we've had some very awkward moments and some hard conversations, but we've laughed through them all.
Okay. You never gave up on us, and when we said the wrong thing or struggled to understand.
Oh. Taylor, thank you for giving us the incredible privilege to be your parents. We love you.
We love you.
Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And Kelly, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Oh man, woo.
We're crying.
I know, that's beautiful.
Coming up, simple ways to fight brain fog and keep our minds healthy right after this.
Yep.
Today we are tackling brain fog and how you can keep your brain healthy.
Here to help is Dr. Aisha Sherazai. She is a neurologist and the co-author of The Alzheimer's Solution and its accompanying food and lifestyle guide. This is so important. Thank you for coming in today.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank
There are so many people who talk about this. You go into a room and you forget why you've walked in, or you can't find your keys. Is that, or, is that a problem? Is that just what we all go through?
What's the difference between brain fog and actually cognitive
decline?
Right, yeah. So, as we were just chatting earlier, there's so much we're doing. We're bombarded with so much information. There's so much that we need to handle. There's a big difference between walking into a room and not knowing where you are and why you're there, or forgetting a name, or forgetting something simple, than something that is really affecting your daily activities. So when a memory problem starts affecting your capacity to manage your finances, or you can't drive, or you keep getting lost, or you're repeating a story over and over again, that's a problem.
But does what we're talking about lead to that? Because there are a lot of people who may be watching who think, oh my God, I can't remember what day it is sometimes, or I can't remember where my keys are. Is that any kind of a flag, or is that something different?
Not necessarily a problem, but I always say it's never too early to start thinking about brain health.
Okay.
So whenever there's a patient who comes into my clinic and they say, I have brain fog, I don't have the capacity to remember names, it's a fantastic time to think about what your risk factors are for scary things like dementia and Alzheimer's disease. These are very scary terminologies, and the numbers are astounding. But it's always wonderful to know how you are leading your lives, because there's so much you can do.
And let's get to that, because we don't have much time. So there are ways that we can keep our brain strong.
Yes.
You have an acronym that will help us get through it.
Yes.
Neuro. Let's start with N, nutrition. And you have very specific things we should be adding to our diet.
A healthy dietary pattern overall makes a huge difference. There are some foods that are standing out. Like, for example, we have spinach here on the table. Anything that has dark, deep colors, like green leafy vegetables, or anything that's deep purple, like blueberries, is amazing. Green leafy vegetables are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, and research has shown that as little as just 1 cup of spinach, raw, or half a cup of cooked, can reduce the risk of cognitive decline and make your brain 11 years younger.
Okay,
11
and also
years.
Coffee, that's amazing.
Is there a specific kind of coffee?
No, caffeinated coffee seems to help very much, and even caffeinated tea actually helps a lot too.
Okay, let's get to the next one, which is exercise, but specifically, what type of exercise should we be doing?
So it looks like your leg strength is a very good predictor of your brain strength. They have done research on twins. Twins with stronger legs actually have bigger, healthier brains compared to the other twins. So it's not genetics, it's leg strength. And things like squats, lunges, walking, all of that helps tremendously.
And U is next. That stands for unwind. You make a distinction between good stress and bad stress.
Yes, good stress is the kind of stress that is in your control. Like, for example, taking a class, going back to a university, learning a language, dancing. Chanelle, I saw you dancing. Learning something that is challenging and complex. And bad stress is one that you have no control over. And then it keeps telling your brain and your body that you're in danger. So we need to make sure that we separate the two and do more of good stress.
Okay, R is restorative sleep. We all know sleep's important. What do we do?
So it's really important to address your environment. Your bedroom should not be a movie theater or your office or a sitting place. You should use it for sleep. It should be dark, cool, and quiet. Cut down on caffeine. Make sure you don't eat 2 hours before bedtime. Make sure that you don't drink too much because you keep on going to the bathroom. You need about 7 to 8 hours of deep restorative sleep for your brain to cleanse itself.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For more, your book is called The Alzheimer's Solution. You can head to today.com/books.
That's important.
You so
Thank
much,
you.
Doctor.
Appreciate it.
Coming up, tips and tricks for creating a beautiful spring garden next.
Thank you. That was such. Spring is in full bloom, and it's time for your garden to shine.
Joining us is the founder of myplotsandpans.com, Dominique Charles. Teach us something,
By the way,
Dominique.
we both want to be gardeners.
We're going to get it done, ladies. We're going to get y'all some gardens.
Okay, so you are known for your edible gardens.
I am.
And what are some of your favorite combinations?
So I like to do themed gardens. So this themed garden is an Italian garden. So think about like your tomatoes, your basil, your peppers. We even have some thyme here, and you can throw in some garlic if you like to. So I really love themed gardens, and you can just use it like that. You can do a taco garden or fiesta garden.
That's fun.
Salad garden, and then my favorite is a tea garden.
Which we're getting to. But these are all raised beds,
They
right?
are raised beds. So
why are they a good option?
A couple of reasons. One, I feel like you can build your soil. So wherever you are, you may not know the soil quality, so you can build up the soil to what you want it to be and add any type of amendments to it. Also, in terms of height, as we are mature, getting a little seasoned,
you don't have to bend.
Right.
You don't have
and
to
I also
bend
think if
as
you don't
far.
have a big yard, you can always just
That
put
is
this.
probably the biggest one.
Yes. Okay, as we come in here, talk about also the foundation of the productive garden.
So the foundation of a productive garden is definitely going to be your soil. So you want to make sure you're putting the good stuff in there. You're getting quality soil. So I love to buy quality soil. Sometimes people get a little nervous because it's a little bit expensive on the front end, but you can also add wonderful things to it. So you can add things like the earthworm castings. You can add
earthworm castings.
Yeah. It's basically earthworm poop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yum tomatoes.
Yeah, we didn't know. How do they collect that? But anyway, okay, keep going.
So we do all those things and add that to the garden instead of composting.
So this, by the way, is a tea and cocktail garden.
Yes.
That's one of your themes.
That is my thing. So I like to take like rosemary, I'll make simple syrups. Sometimes you can dry them out. You can do mint, all those kind of cool things. And, have your delicious teas and simple syrups for your cocktails.
Well, you have to come back because we both want to learn to do that.
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you for having me.
Teach us to be gardeners, please.
Exactly. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Thank you. I love this idea. She doesn't. We've got a great show for you tomorrow. It's the big reveal of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, and the cover star will join us live.
Is it you?
No.
Plus, relationship expert Harperell and hip-hop legend Rick Ross.
Okay, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.